All right, let's just be real for a second. You're at your desk, right? You're tired, you feel totally drained, maybe even a little stuck. And you keep telling yourself, one day, one day I'll make a change. Well, what if we talk about making today day one? So, what if I told you that just 30 minutes a day could completely change your body, your mind, and yeah, your entire life? I know. It sounds a little too good to be true, doesn't it? We're so used to thinking that big change requires this massive, huge effort. But what if the real secret is actually something way smaller? Something you could literally start today. And I can practically hear you thinking it right now. Impossible. I've tried everything. But just stick with me here for a minute. This isn't just wishful thinking. It's totally achievable. And it all starts by changing how we think about exercise in the first place. Okay, so this is the first big idea we need to tackle. We're not just talking about, getting in shape for the beach. Nope, we are talking about a total rewire of your entire system. Everything from your energy to the way you think. So let's break this down. For so long, we've been sold this idea that exercise is all about losing weight or building muscle, right? It's what you see in the mirror. But what if that's not the real prize? The real magic is what happens on the inside. It's the energy that suddenly gets you through that 3 p.m. slump. It's the focus that lets you crush that big project at work. That, my friend, is the real game changer. And here's the best part. This stuff happens fast. Way before you see any changes in the mirror, you feel them. You know that heavy, tired feeling you've been carrying around? It just starts to lift. You'll actually wake up feeling fresh instead of hitting snooze 5 times. Your body stops feeling like something you have to drag around and starts feeling like it's on your team. But honestly, the physical stuff, that's just the warm-up. The real revolution, the thing that changes everything, happens right up here, in your mind. I want you to think of exercise as your own personal built-in pharmacy. Seriously. Every single time you move, your brain just floods your system with this incredible cocktail of chemicals. Endorphins, dopamine, all the good stuff. And these aren't just buzzwords. They're literally your body's natural stress busters. You're rewiring your brain to be happier and more focused. It's wild. All right, so by now you're probably thinking, okay, I get it. The benefits sound great. But then reality kicks in, right? There's that one giant excuse that stops almost everyone dead in their tracks. Let's just call it out. Yup, there it is. I just don't have time. It's probably the #1 dream killer on the planet. And we've all said it, we've all felt it. Our days are packed. But what if it's not actually a time problem? What if it's a priority problem? 30 minutes. That's it. That's less than one episode of that show you're binge watching. It's probably less time than you spent scrolling on your phone last night. See, we're not talking about some 2-hour gym session. We're talking about a tiny little piece of your day that gives you back so much more in return. And you don't need a fancy gym or expensive yoga pants either. Look at this. It's so simple. Go for a walk. Do some push-ups while you wait for your coffee. Heck, dance around your living room. The goal isn't to become a professional athlete overnight. It's just to move. That's it. Which brings me to maybe the single most important word we're going to talk about today: consistency. This isn't about perfection. It's not about having some epic, Rocky-style workout every single day. It's just about showing up. Some days will be great, some days will just be meh. And that's okay, because a small, consistent effort will always beat a massive, inconsistent one. Always. You see, when you start being consistent, something else starts to happen. Something amazing. It's not just about feeling more energetic anymore. A powerful side effect kicks in, and trust me, it starts to ripple out into every other part of your life. Just look at how this works. It starts so small. You make a tiny promise to yourself. I'm going to walk for 30 minutes. And then you keep it. That one little thing makes you feel proud. And that pride, it changes how you walk, how you talk. You stand a little taller. You speak up a little more in that meeting. You start to actually believe in yourself. And that confidence doesn't just stay in your workout. It comes with you to work, to your family, everywhere. Because let's be honest, anyone can work out when they feel motivated and full of energy. But what about those other days? The days you're tired, you're stressed, and the couch is calling your name, but you get up and do it anyway? That is where the real growth happens. That's not just a workout. That's you proving to yourself that you're in charge. And that right there is the secret sauce. See, motivation is a feeling. It comes and goes. It's totally unreliable. But discipline? That's a system. That's a choice. It's what you do even when you don't feel like it. And when you build that muscle of discipline, man, that's a superpower that changes everything. So here we are. We've talked about the why, we've talked about the how, we know the benefits, and we know it doesn't have to be complicated. It all boils down to this one simple moment, to one choice. And look, let's be real. Starting is the hardest part. It just is. Your brain is literally designed to keep you comfortable and save energy. So it's going to scream at you with a million good-sounding excuses. Just expect it. Know it's coming. But I want you to remember this. Every single strong, disciplined person you look up to, they struggled at the beginning too. They felt that exact same resistance. The only difference between them and everyone else is that when that little voice said stop, they didn't. They just kept going. So it really just comes down to this. Two little phrases that represent two totally different paths. One day, which is that comfortable dream that, let's face it, never really happens. Or day one, the decision that changes everything, starting right now. And in the end, that's all there is to it. No one else can make this choice for you. It's your body, it's your mind, it's your life. You can keep pushing it off to one day where you can make right now your day one. The choice is all yours.